Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. In this video, we are going to learn how to calculate the volume of solid shapes. Specifically, we are going to look at how to find the volume of a rectangular prism, a pyramid, in short, all pyramids, the cone, and the cuboid. To start with, let's look at this question under rectangular prism. Remember, prisms take after their names from the base area. So prisms are named after the shape which is considered to be their base shape. In this case, look at the base of this prism we have. This prism, its base painted in pink, is a rectangle, right? Hence, rectangular prism. Now, the question reads, this diagram below shows a rectangular prism UZWYV, in which length VU is 12, UZ is 9, now ZW is 20, and V and WY is 15. Now we are told the angles, just a moment. Now we are told we have these angles, angle VUZ and angle YXW, they are equal and both are equal to 90 degrees, right? Right. Now we want to calculate the volume of this prism. To do so, let us take note. We can see that from the figure that we've been given, we have two triangles which are painted in green color, right? That's this one and this one. Now we also have three rectangles of different lengths. We have this one in pink, this one in blue, and the front part. It's a rectangle. So we have three rectangles plus two triangles. Hence, to find the volume of this prism, we are going to find the area of these two rectangles, right? That is, we are going to find the area of this rectangle, that is 20 by 9, then multiply that by 10, right? I can also show you how to calculate the area if at all you have been asked to find the area. Let's first calculate the volume. The volume of the prism is given by base area multiplied by the height. So our base area is a rectangle. So we have L times B times height. Our height is 12, our length is 20, and our breadth is 9. Now using your calculator, you're going to find your volume to be 2,160 centimeters cubed. Now that is your volume. There are times when you can be asked to find the area, or let me say the total surface area. So how can you calculate the total surface area if you have been asked? So to find the total surface area, you need to calculate all the areas of every face of this prism. For example, we said we have these two triangles painted in green, right? So we are going to have area, right? Area is equal to 1 over 2. Before that, we are going to multiply the area of these two triangles, or let me say just area of one triangle. Remember, they have the same base and same height. So we are going to multiply just the area of one triangle by 2. So we have 1 over 2, right? multiply this by the base, right? The base is 9 in this case. Okay, sorry about that. I just wanted to show you the formula to use. You can substitute that in your own time, right? Let me just show you how to come up with the formula which can be used, right? Right. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just a moment. I think it's very important that I show you. Okay, so we have 2. I said we are going to multiply this 2 by the area of a triangle, because we have 2 triangles painted in green. So multiply by the base of that triangle, multiply by the height of that triangle, right? Plus, we also have 3 rectangles of different lengths. Remember, we have 3. So the first one, we are going to have L times B, representing whichever of these 3 rectangles, right? Again, plus another one, which is L times B, representing the second rectangle, plus another one, L times B, representing another area of the rectangle. So we have this one can be, for this one painted the area of this rectangle painted in pink. This one, L times B. The next one can be the area of this one painted in blue, right? The area of this rectangle painted in blue color. Then the front rectangle can be this last, L times B. And this one, which we are multiplying by 2, is the area of the triangle, right? We multiply by 2 since we have 2 triangles. So that means we have added the areas of every face of this prism. Now that gives us the total surface area of the prism. Okay, so you can do that. You can just substitute, okay? You can just substitute in here, and then you can find what that is. For example, with a triangle, our base is 9, right? Again, our height is 12, right? So you can calculate that and multiply that by 2. And then you are going to add, for example, this, we take this one painted in pink. L will be 20. The base can be 9, right? Substitute and do with your calculator. The next one, the front part can be 15 by 20. So this can be L15 multiplied by, L20 multiplied by 15. Okay, so L is the one which is 20, and then the B is 15. Okay, you can rearrange there. And then the one painted in blue can be 12 by 20. So you are going to substitute your length by 20, right? Okay, your length by 20. Multiply that by B, which is 12. Okay, so you can use your calculator, add these areas, and that gives you the total surface area of this prism, in case you are asked to calculate. All right, let's proceed. Excuse me. So let's see the next thing we can do here. We have this question. We want to calculate the volume of a cylinder and a sphere. Sorry, this was not supposed to be a sphere. Okay, in this case we have a cone. We'll look at that in other questions. Okay, what we have is a cone. So we want to calculate the area, the volume of a cylinder and a cone. Now to do that, remember the cylinder that we have as question A here has a diameter of 4 centimeters and a height of 20 centimeters, right? Now again, we know that the volume is given by base area multiplied by the height of this cylinder. Now note that we have been given a diameter which is d is equal to 4. Hence, to find the radius which will fit in the formula which we're supposed to use, we need to divide 4, which is our diameter, by 2 so that we can obtain 2 as our radius. Now let's solve. Again, the volume of a cylinder is given by the base area. In this case, our base area is a circle, so we'll calculate the area of a circle, then multiply by the height of this cylinder. So if we substitute the formula there, which is V is equal to pi r squared h, where pi r squared h is the area of this bottom part, which is circular, and the height h is 20 centimeters right here. Okay, now that will give us, if you use your calculator, we are going to get volume is equal to 251.36 centimeters cubed. All right, let's now find the volume of a cone. We have been given the radius of 4 centimeters and the diameter, which is sorry, it was not supposed to be diameter, but slant of 5 centimeters. Now what we are calling the slant is this slanting line, which is given to be 5 centimeters, right? Now the height we don't have for this cone. We don't know how high the cone is. We have not been given, but we have been given the radius right here at the bottom, which is 4 centimeters. Now we see that we don't want the slant for us to find the volume of this cone, right? So we have not been given the height instead. So we are going to use the slant, which other people call the hypotenuse. Okay, then this is our base, right? And this is our adjacent. So we can use Pythagoras theorem to find the length of A, which is L, which is representing the height of this cone multiplied by its base area. We are going to find the volume of this cone, right? Okay, so note that the volume is given by the base area multiplied by the height. Now we don't have the height for the given cone, hence we are going to use the hypotenuse or the slanting line, which is equal to 5 that we have been given. So by applying Pythagoras theorem, which is given by hypotenuse squared is equal to adjacent squared plus the base squared, right? Now for A is equal to L, right, which is adjacent, is labeled by L. We don't know that height. Now we have B, which is our base. In this case is our radius, which is 4 centimeters. And we have the hypotenuse, which is the slanting line, which is 5 centimeters. So by using Pythagoras theorem, if we substitute, right, the slant h by 5, hypotenuse, then we have L, which is the height we are looking for, and 4 by base, we are going to get L squared is equal to 25 minus 16, which will give us 9. Now we need to find the square root of 9, which is 3, right? Hence L is equal to 3. What this means is that the height of this cone, which we have, is 3. Now that we have the height of the cone, we can find the base area of this cone, which is circular, and multiply it by the height to find the volume of the cone. Now the volume of the cone is given by 1 over 3 base area multiplied by the height, right? So volume is equal to our base area, that is 1 over 3 multiplied by our base area is circular. So we use the formula pi r squared, which is the area of a circle, multiplied by the height. Now calculating this gives us volume is equal to 50.27 centimeters cubed. So that gives us the volume of this cone. In this case where we were not given the height, now in a case where you'll be given the height of the coin, you can just go direct. You can start by calculating the base area, which is the area of a circle, and simply multiply by the height. But don't forget to multiply by 1/3, which is part of the formula for the volume of a cone or pyramids. Now, mentioning of pyramids, let's go ahead and calculate the volume of a pyramid and a cuboid. These are the questions we have. We have a square pyramid right here and a cuboid. Let's start with a square pyramid. The volume of a pyramid is the same as the volume of a cone, given by V is equal to 1/3 times the base area times the height. Now, something noteworthy is that the volume in the previous question, our base area was circular for the prism we had, which was a cone. In this case, our base area is a square, right? As you can see, all the sides are equal. So we are going to calculate the area of this square, which is the base area, and simply multiply by the height, which is 10 centimeters, to get the volume of this cone, but not forgetting to multiply by 1/3. So if we do that, we are going to get 83.33 centimeters cubed. Good. Now next, we calculate the volume of this cuboid. The cuboid has the sides, the height, the length, and the breadth. Now, the volume is given by V is equal to L times B times H. We'll simply substitute. H is 5, L is 10, and B is 4, which will give us volume is equal to 200 centimeters cubed. Let's solve this interesting question. In this question, alright, okay, ignore what has been written. You see how this is connecting. Alright, so let's start there on top. We want to calculate the perimeter if we have been given the area of a square, right? So start from the top. Don't focus on what has been written down. Start from right here, calculating the perimeter if given the area of a square, and follow me as we reason together. Now, the question reads, given that the area of a square field is 10,000 kilometers squared, calculate the perimeter of the field and leave your answer in hectares. Alright, so how do we calculate this? Or to calculate this, we need to think of what shape is the square. Well, from the previous question again, a square has all the sides equal. Hence, the formula, you need to remember that the area of the square is given by area is equal to L squared. Now we have been given area, which is 10,000 kilometers. Hence, to find the perimeter, we need to find the square root of 10,000, which will give us 100 kilometers, which means all the sides, all the 4 equal sides of this square is 100 kilometers. Hence, the perimeter will be adding all the sides. We can use the formula perimeter is equal to 2 open bracket L plus L, or 4 times L. Now if we do that, we substitute L by 100 kilometers, we get 400 kilometers. Now here we can connect, right? We're saying we know that we know that 1 hectare is equal to 0.01 kilometers, right? So we can just cross multiply here. Now if we do that, we can solve. That is, we are multiplying, we are dividing, right? 0.01 kilometers into 400 kilometers, and that will give us 40,000 hectares. All right, so we have converted our answer from kilometers to hectares. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the videos, share the videos, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos on different topics and different subjects. Thank you so very much.